I just want everybody to stop and think. Just think about how many times this has happened before the advent of cameras.
I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right.
Come here.
Do you mind if I move?
Come here. I'm not telling you.
I want you to hold me though, so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble
Sir,
it. Just
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it when I first got it. I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of that.
No, I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. All right,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm
We're
so sorry.
good here. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
Sir,
And I'm not
I did
trying
not.
to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything
But I
that you were
seen
saying,
everything.
but nobody saw anything that you said.
I
you
appreciate
saw,
it, Mr.
okay?
Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
You know, sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out, I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to
But
ask.
you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money, while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence folder. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or foreseen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question, ma'am, because I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills, and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car wreck this week. That's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car, Diamond Alexander. That's why when you initially pulled me over, and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was gonna be for the T-tag, temporary tag thing, the sticker, but like
it was initially just for your speed, I promise you that.
No, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do, but I know for a fact what I heard. I have 20/20 vision. I'm not a criminal. I don't do things that I'm not supposed to. I heard him tampering with that rubber band.
Okay.
That rubber band was on that money because my girlfriend gave me the money this morning and told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her car. I just took it because I didn't want to be Ubering around all day, and my girlfriend had a car and she was going to work. I was supposed to be picking her up off Central at her job, at her little, where she do cosmetics at. With that money, we supposed to go to the bank. I'm pretty sure when y'all check the car, y'all see the little Chase.
What's your full name?
Moncree Tyree Moon. M-O-N-C-R-E, last name Moon.
Do we have all your information?
Yes, sir, but I want to know what y'all gonna do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
He was just caught at work, tampering with evidence.
Mr. Moon, I'm gonna do my job, all right? So
I want it wrote down. I'm not gonna lie. Now, listen, Mr. Morris, I'm not gonna cut you off.
Listen, there's nothing I can give you right now to tell you what I want to do. But like, what I can tell you what I'm gonna do is, if you alleging that he did something, honestly,
did you recount the extra money?
So, what does this say about our? I'm going to move this up. What does this say about our trust in the police? What does this say about a livable wage? What does this say about just the honesty of doing right when you have power? This is all of these things that are just so messed up about this circumstance. This man wasn't even arrested on suspicion of anything outside of something minor in traffic, and yet he was robbed by the very person who took him into custody before body cameras, and even since body cameras. This man tried it in 2024, where there are cameras almost everywhere, including on the person that stole. Now, I'm sure you can turn it off. There's ways to cover it, things like that. But kudos to that man who was robbed for keeping his cool, paying attention. I always tell people situational awareness is crucial. He was using his eyes, ears, understanding where he was at, and that's an amazing thing. And kudos to those other officers for actually following up and like going and giving a due diligence. They could have easily just pushed this off and said, be quiet, you're in custody, you're the one that's in trouble here, easily. But none of them did. Well, at least not that I saw. But being that they actually followed up in that moment, and this officer who did the stealing, the thief, he resigned the very next day. So I think they gave him the chance to say, look, man, like if you don't go, you're going to have to go. So how you leave is up to you. But this is a really tragic statement on how not all officers, but on how some officers conduct themselves. I don't know if they feel that they're underpaid. I don't know if there's a feeling of he's got way too much money, not on my watch. I don't know what the motivation was. But for a man to have a paying job, and I'm guessing that being a police officer, I don't know, let's just say a minimum of $50,000, $60,000, that's good money. That's good money compared to a lot of places. Now, if you have overextended yourself with your lifestyle as far as the cars that you have, the size of your house, the amount of children that you have, maybe you have legal problems with exes and things like that. Some things are out of our control, but some of them aren't. But if you live within your means, 60, 50, even 40 is a very livable wage. And it doesn't, even if it's not a livable wage for you or for this person, it's no reason to go out and steal, especially as a person of the law. This is just crazy. And it's a really sickening sort of thought because, again, how many times has this happened? How much money could we say in totality over the last 100 years has been stolen from people by officers simply because I'm the law and my word goes out here, and who's going to say different? Something to think about. And just keep in mind, this could happen to anybody. I know we see the usual male of color versus police, but this could happen to anybody. And it may not even be money that's taken from you. Let's be honest. There's been some women who have come forward with allegations of inappropriate and aggressive adult behavior. That's happened. There was the young man who was the Haitian immigrant in New York. He was sodomized by officers. So a lot more than your money can be taken. But I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Leave it in the comments. This happened in March earlier this year, and so it's probably old news for some, but for others, it should just serve as a reminder. So I'm going to leave it at that, but hopefully this finds everybody in your place, pursuit, or beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Peace, love, unity, solidarity. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll leave the button and some other videos that you can check out. Stick around.